When the world counts you out, that's when legends are born. Fame and reputation don't guarantee victory, but grit and raw power can flip the script in an instant. So buckle up, because we're diving into the most jaw-dropping upsets ever witnessed inside the boxing ring. Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois. Joshua entered as the champion, but Dubois left him on the canvas. With one shocking win, Dubois silenced doubts and carved his name into history.
Daniel Dubois. Oh, good right hand from Dubois. He's coming right after AJ. He's giving him forward momentum. It's a good shot from Joshua, but a lovely jab there below his chest for Dubois. As he comes forward, he got a free shot at the chin. Yeah, chin's a little high as well. Faint a little bit more now, Anthony Joshua. He went for the haymaker. That's good from JJ. Needs to step in with a stiff 1-2. What a comeback! It's over! There's no...
Amir Khan versus Bradis Prescott. Amir Khan walked in as the rising star, unbeaten and full of speed. But in just 54 seconds, Prescott crushed the hype with a brutal knockout.
Khan, quick. Throws great combinations, and he says he's going to have his gloves up better this time, but it's Prescott who lands with a nice run. Amir Khan, who's got this new trainer holding him, and he's hurt by a shot, and he's hurt another huge left, and down. Quick, throws great combinations, and he says he's going to have his gloves up better this time, but it's Prescott who's going.
The fight should be over.
Oh, he's going to have to be stopped. He's flattened in the corner. Oh, these are desperate moments. As emphatic as that, Jim.
Well, the popularity the young man has, but obviously they have to go back to the drawing board. But let's face it.
Abner Mares versus Johnny Gonzalez. Abner Mares expected an easy night. Gonzalez answered with a knockout that silenced the arena.
A few years ago, first thing Beristain did was
wonder about
reflexes still
good
there.
right hand by Johnny Gonzalez. First meaningful punch. And there you can see him trying to test the grip for 31. Oh my God! Down goes Morris, and Morris is back.
He's hurt. Bad.
He's in real trouble. Gonzalez coming in.
This would be a tremendous upset if he could get Mares out of here.
Does he have one?
He's had a lot of fights.
A lot of fights and a lot of wars.
And a lot of wars, right? Absolutely. With legs 100%. Mares out of here.
Gonzalez putting it all out there right now.
Oh my goodness, unbelievable.
Morris is in.
David Haye versus Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew, the underdog, stunned the world. Haye vowed destruction, but ended up destroyed himself.
Tony Bellew just needs to, looks like they're going to go for it early on, straight after the shoulder operation. Oh, big swings, and Bellew trying on his back foot as David comes forward. He's left hand from Haye. He's a good shot. Back comes Bellew. This a factor here. As soon as they come together in punching range,
in his career, I think there will be a time in this fight where he decides to go for it just with David Haye. He didn't land him, but he let David Haye know, hey, I'm still around.
Oh, just slips there. David Haye, Sally, but down he goes, Bellew. A counter shot. Big swinging shots. He's breaking up with David Haye. A career-lifting win. Haye needs to win.
How much power can he even generate if he lands a shot?
Really, there's no power on them punches. This is where Tony needs it.
Dillian White versus Alexander Povetkin. Dillian White stood on the edge of a title shot, but Povetkin showed the world that experience can end dreams in a single punch.
Works outside the ring, we're expecting them inside the ropes too. 12 rounds for the WBC interim and heavy.
Neither set up the left to the body or the left hook to the head. Very educated in what he does.
And he will wing those wide.
That left hook, short and sharp, backfires Povetkin.
His hand speed has diminished in the last couple of years. He isn't quite the same fighter that fought Anthony Joshua. Povetkin. One thing that saw Povetkin and Kozlov just working on the pads in the gym was actually him stepping back and test the parry shots and ride them on the forearms rather than slip them. But he's got
yeah, he's always got space behind him. Like I say, he doesn't mind being backed onto the ropes like Dillian Whyte because it allows him to throw that check from Povetkin there. It was a good shot right around the side. He took it well. Dillian Whyte covered up.
Vernon Forrest versus Ricardo Mayorga. No one gave Mayorga a chance. Wild, unorthodox, and unpredictable. Yet he tore through Forrest like a storm no one saw coming. Tommy Morrison versus Michael Bent. For Morrison, it was meant to be the...
He doesn't move around and get to see what's going on.
He has been the object of a couple of complaints in the last year or two, Marty. If that kind of thing takes place here, where some think that Forrest might do well to hold on to Mayorga.
Take away his reach advantage.
It's not natural for Mayorga to move back.
But that's what you want to do. You want to draw your bigger opponents to...
Perhaps skewed by the fact that so few have seen Mayorga. Larry, didn't you tell me there were many?
That hurt Forrest.
Saying, Vernon, don't back up. George, when you back up against a guy like Mayorga, Vernon wobbling on his feet as he threw the right hand, he goes down in the face of a crushing right cross.
And
Shots, including the series of brutal right hands that set that right hand shot up.
Tommy Morrison versus Michael Bent. For Morrison, it was meant to be the gateway to greatness. But Bent crushed that dream, sent him to the hospital, and sealed his own place in history.
Michael Bent in his last fight prior to this one against Mark Wills broke his right hand and won anyway. Didn't have the brace in the past, has told us it is impossible for a fighter to come all the way back from an injury like that this rapidly.
Yeah, they said he was a good amateur, but the pros are totally different.
Big question here, is Bent strong? And the early returns say no.
The thing is, if Morrison...
Tommy stunned by right hand, and down goes Mike. That'll quiet the crowd a little bit. And Bent again lands the right up to handle Morrison's power. And the early returns say no.
The thing is...
3 knockdown rule in effect. Michael Bent on the verge of a big moment. And he's got it. That's it. Yeah. And Morrison, George, showed none of the professional skills.
Thanks for watching, fight fans. Hit that like button, subscribe, and stay ready for more epic battles from the boxing world.